Okay, hi everyone. Okay, game 3, I'll just pull back. Spawn location, just give you a quick glimpse. And then onto the game we go. This is FL versus World for our last game of the day, unless we can go into extra round, but that's probably not gonna happen. Now then, let's see some Mercy, Mercy, Psychologist, Female Dancer, and an Antiquarian against Radaz Naiad for this one. Good luck, have fun. It's not going to be good. Now then, Radaz spawning spawning in this location isn't too bad, especially if you're deciding to chase after a female dancer that's in hospital. But the problem is here is female dancer most likely won't be in hospital. We can see female dancer crouching there. Did not see where the female dancer was. That is a little bit of an unfortunate situation right there. Being able to round up the hospital immediately, but there is not 1% of moisture slowly, not 1% of moisture climbing up on female dancer right now. It's a little bit unfortunate. Now the second harpoon is currently ready, throws the harpoon out. Here comes Maka, the entomologist, with the containment, but it does seem like it'll be a flywheel, so it's not gonna be that easy. The good thing about flywheel is it allows survivors to contain in a closed area, just for them to be able to take up the moisture. But here, as you can see, using the flywheel there, immediately putting down the pallet there, sadly got baited by the Naiad. And then taking half a damage there doesn't really bother towards the Psychologist at all. What bothers the Psycho here most is if she gets one more hit, it'll be an immediate blink down, which is not good for the Psycho for progress, as we can see here. Umpi coming in with a support already, not bad. Wanting to, it's basically to scare off the Naiad a little bit. It allows the Psychologist to rotate into hospital right here, as we can see. Umpi has to be a little bit closer towards the Naiad though, to push the Naiad back and not allow Naiad to use her harpoon. Now then, we can see that the Psychologist being trapped there is not such a good plan. But it does seem like Umpi wants to support till the end right there, getting a mini stun right there, very nicely done by the Antiquarian. That's one dash. That's two dash. She didn't get the hit on the Psychologist, sadly cannot immediately down the Psycho. But at least there's still a blink down potential right here. We can see a 57%, 60, 70, 74% moisture level on the Psychologist, and it doesn't seem like Antiquarian can it doesn't seem like Antiquarian can decode anymore. Now then, bring the harpoon back, sadly did panic a little bit there, but the panic, I mean, he did play it very safe there because he's worried that Psychologist, and he was worried that the Antiquarian would immediately cancel the harpoon, so then it wouldn't really land 100% moisture on the Psychologist, therefore meaning that they would be able to, Psychologist will be able to contain a little bit longer. But Umpi at 90%, Umpi probably has to rotate away here immediately and find another cipher, because the last cipher can be done by the mercenary. It does seem like Mercy's going to come in here immediately, gets the body block, which is very nicely done. We also did see that female dancer rotated away from her cipher to the newer cipher in which Mercy was decoding, gets the hit there. Ooh, this is a little bit bad. The cipher doesn't seem like it's enough. It seems like it'll at least be a guaranteed tie as for now for the Naiad, but tying here basically means losing for World. So it's not gonna be, it's gonna be very hard. It's really gonna be very hard here. You can see that we can see that the Antiquarian is decoding Birdcage with, is that one slow music box and one fast music box in the same location. Accelerated decoding has started 3 minutes and 26 seconds into the game. Mercy can definitely come in for another rescue, but if Mercy really, got a no damage rescue right there though, that's a whole different story right here. Vaults in, Psychologist does have, needs to vault over that. I think Psychologist didn't expect the Naiad to vault in, because if Psycho immediately vaulted that pallet and flywheel, that definitely could have cancelled the moisture damage. That's a little bit unfortunate right there, but it is still a tie game. You can still see here, it is still a tie game at the end of the day. They have one cipher at 63% and another cipher that has just been opened, but at the end of the day, like, everyone has items. And here, if Naiad is forced to break the slow and the fast music boxes, then the game will be over. You may say, yeah, you're not wasting that much time opening the cipher, but here, as you can see, the last 3 ciphers are pretty darn far away. One in this tiny rune area, and the other one is in Shack. I need to learn off what each place is called. I might as well just give every place a name. Then on towards the fourth corner we go. This is the fourth cipher, gets one in, vaults over immediately. At least Antiquarian wouldn't be able to get the second moisture up, which is a good thing. We could also see that the newly opened cipher is already at 77%. The ciphers do go fast, which is why, as I was saying as well, if you do decide to break those slow music boxes, you're not going to be able to down someone on time before the ciphers are done. Seems like Cypher Machine is primed here though. Gets a pushback there immediately on. Probably should have just saved that is what I would think. Gets the hit down there immediately, pops, and no one's at exit gate. That's a little bit unfortunate, but it does seem like the mercenary has opened an extra chest for the Antiquarian to get an item after she uses her shtick. But here, as you can see here, it's a 50% right now. Antiquarian, that's one swing, no disarm, and immediately blink down. You know, if that swing managed to disarm the Naiad, then it would have been a 3-man escape. Really, that would have been really scary. But let's congratulate FL with a 3-man escape. Next game, FL needs to get a 1-man elimination for them to win. Moving on. Okay, spawn points for game 2. About the same as last game. Riz, Enchantress in middle, Apollo near mini runes, World, Shiro near the triple pallets. And then we do have the Antiquarian in runes. I'm surprised they gave Antiquarian runes. I'm really surprised that they gave Antiquarian runes considering how strong she is. Well, I mean, she's even stronger there, but it's highly unlikely for anyone that wanting to go there, honestly, to contain. But I guess I think this may be a little bit hard. I think this may be a little bit harder. The reason why Antiquarian is in runes is just simply because of the fact that there's a lot of walls there, so this simply allows BQ to miss her mirrors easily. But this is PP Taz BQ, so wouldn't that be a little bit more different? We can see Nereus's footprint alongside with BQ's persona tray. It's a mischievous, oh, very nice hit right there. It's a mischievous trump card attention with no berserker, nor is there a giant claw or control freak. Then looking down immediately to get control, to get hunter's instincts up. It does seem like BQ has brought excitement for this one though. Bringing excitement just means that they want, but like, here's the problem. This, actually no, it's not a problem. If BQ chases after Antiquarian first, it probably isn't too much of a problem. No, you know what, sorry, it is. Changing here immediately most likely will be very nicely done. That's, I mean, that it's still okay. It's survivors can still get a 4-man endgame. They can still get a 4-man endgame. Why? It's because the excitement has been used. So if Mercenary comes in to rescue, and then Mercenary comes in to rescue, we can have the Antiquarian coming in to disarm for 1 or 2 seconds before rotating into the hospital. Or even if you don't want to do that, actually no, you do need the Mercenary to rescue first. No, you can't have the mercenary rescue first. You need to have the coordinator rescue first here. Because if the coordinator rescues later on into the game, then it simply doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because excitement will be ready by that point. We can also see that the Enchantress is coming in. Enchantress coming in. It breaks this team comp. Oh, well, there, that's a nice vault. Enchantress coming in simply just breaks this team comp. Right, because if you want Ench to come in to gain stacks, oh, that's 1, nicely done. That's 2. Is Antiquarian giving up her rebound kite now? Got the, oh wait, isn't, didn't get her on time. That's a little bit unfortunate with the curse stuns. Yeah, there's only 26 seconds left until until excitement is ready though. Forces Enchantress to come here to rescue. It's not good. It's really not good for survivors because if Cordy comes to rescue first, then you can at least gun and allow Antiquarian to rotate into hospital and then allow her to contain there by herself, along with the side that you can use this arm because excitement has already been used. But if you allow a mercenary to come in, then it's not a good idea. Oh, there as you can see, predicted the blink as well, but it was a little bit slow. It's a little bit lucky there for PP Chat being able to get that hit right there. Flywheel immediately from the Enchantress, very nicely done, but should be able to relocate the Mirage right now. Gets a 1-stack stun. It should be running back in, but I don't think he is within distance, which is a little bit unfortunate right there. Coordinator coming in as well, but even if you gun here, anyone can just react on time. Now then, it's up to the, it's really up to the, oh wait, we're gonna heal. Hey, wait, we're gonna Terror Shock? Oh yeah? No, what? Oh, the stun down, but Mischievous coming in clutch as well, allowing the drop down animation from the balloon. Here, as we can see, we will be having a Mirage coming out, a Mirror coming out, but it seems like Flywheel will not be baited out right here. Very successful Flywheel done by the Antiquarian, and it does seem like it'll be a double chair right here. Double chair right here isn't too bad, because Mercy can still just come in to rescue. Yeah, double chair here isn't too bad. Mercy can still just come in to rescue as long as Nerisu is very far away. We can see that the last 3 ciphers are currently... They're almost done. It's basically 1.5 ciphers done, along with the site that accelerated decoding has already started. So most likely we'll be first rescuing the Enchantress. Enchantress has stack curses, so that doesn't matter. What will happen here? What will happen here is the coordinator will be forced to wait on chair for a while. Pipita, I don't know. It's a bit risky for him to use his mirrors, but it's also a bit risky for him to not use his mirrors. If he does use his mirrors, then it'll force the mercenary to rescue. But in exchange for dash, this simply just allows the coordinator to rotate into hospital and then contain there for like 30 seconds for free. But it seems like if the mirror was not forced out, then it'll be a whole different story. Changes positions immediately, and thank God the pallet isn't here. There goes the pallet. We can also see that Riz has finished Mercenary Cipher. There's only 2 ciphers left. Antiquarian has also almost finished the 4th cipher, and the last cipher is only 40% remaining. All what matters here is where is the last cipher, like how close is the last cipher. Antiquarian finishing that cipher right there. Mercenary is still on the ground as well at 61%. What Mercy definitely could do here is use self-heal and everyone double down to go into rescue. This is a really tight game right here. FLPP needs to get a 1-man elimination. 1-man elimination, is that possible here for us? It most likely will be possible here for us. It seems like BQ has changed from Excitement to Blink though. I guess that's a guarantee or 1 down. And of course getting the rescue right there from Shiro. Nerisu Cypher is currently at 85%, but it seems like BQ has other plans here, wanting to throw the mirror out for Nerisu. Changes here immediately, but the elbow pad coming in. It's a bit unfortunate, but is there anyone who's willing to come in to get the cipher done ASAP? Because it does not seem like this anti-current can contain for any longer because of the fact that BQ does have Blink here as well. We do see that the enchants already come in, but Shiro's on the other side. Shiro's also gonna be returning to the mainer if she gets found here. Oh, this is gonna be very tight here. This is gonna be very, very, very tight here. Sees where the coordinator is. A very beautiful mirror, and there goes your 1-man elimination for Pipita. Now then, I guess this just guarantees the BQ's guarantees the BQ a tie here. It's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. They could aim for a 3-man escape. If I'm not, no, they can't aim for a 3-man. Can I aim for a 3-man escape? I don't think they can. I think even 3-man escape is enough right here. Okay, misses the hit. Changes polarity immediately, and it seems like Nerisu did not get hit right there, thankfully. Like, even 3-man escape here is not enough. That 1-man is more than enough for Pipita to win the game, because of the fact that last round Pipita went Sculptor and got a 4-man elimination. Yeah, that hurted the most. But it does seem like he wants to aim for more, wanting to, well, not to play around, but to control the cipher a little bit more. Riz is running towards the cipher. Nerisu, the anti-current, has been fully healed, and we have a mercenary who's currently in a chest. Well, not in a chest, but looking for items in a chest. Trying to locate for Tinnitus right here. Pipita is being very patient with who he wants to chase, but also with the survivors as well. They're looking for items for endgame. The longer you stall here, the worse it becomes for the hunter. Right, like the only times when you may stall is when you want to wait for your Trace to come back up. But for BQ right here, her trade is already back up and she's not going to use it until endgame. The more you stall here, the less time you're going to have, the less chance you're going to get a tie for a BQ. Especially with the fact that if survivors manage to open chests and finds a lot of elbow pads, then that's a whole different story. But it doesn't seem like the Antiquarian should have looked for a chest, in all honesty. She probably should have looked for a chest early game. But it seems like the last cipher is currently primed, immediately popping the cipher right here. Mirror is also ready. Antiquarian has no items left. As I was saying as well, you need items. If you don't have items, you're screwed. Blink coming in here immediately, but they just missed by the spec right there. Ooh, Pipita playing very dangerous here, as we can see as well. Apollo is currently nearby as well. Does have a wand though. The wand comes out immediately, which is very nicely done. That could have been a terror shot and immediately down, but that's okay. We're gonna get a hit on Apollo here, but you can't just leave the Mercy. You cannot just leave the Mercy. You actually need to chase the Mercy for a little bit longer here, just with the fact that Mercy's extra 3-second tide here is going to allow him to open the gates. But it seems like Putal is going to play a little bit more safe. Downing the Mercenary, I guess it'll be a guaranteed tie here. Let's congratulate FL for winning. It's a little bit unfortunate. It's a little bit unfortunate, but considering that World Survivors last game against that Sculptor, even though they had a very good early game with the Acrobat got a little bit greedy with the vaults with the snowball. Really got a little bit greedy, yeah, with the snowball. But there is still a chance maybe for a 3-man elimination. The mirror is coming out. Mirror on the wall. I see an anti-current who has flywheels, so I can't get them all, sadly. Alright, I'll move on to the next one. See you for now.